This is Leslie with Club Pilates Valrico. Thank you so much for joining me for another fun class. We have a visitor, Scout. He wants to say hi, everybody. He loves to do Pilates. You guys know that. All right, so today all you need, if you'd like, is just a couple bottles of water for weights. You can also use canned goods, or you can go without because that's still a good workout. It's completely up to you. We're gonna start back on our mat now. So we'll find our way back standing on our mat. All right, we're gonna stand in a wide second position. So my toes are externally rotated and I have a nice wide stance. I have a nice soft grip on these water bottles and I'm just gonna squat down. Nice easy squats as my tailbone sinks down and my booty goes back. Thinking about keeping those knees in line with my second and third toes. Making sure I also set my workout. I did for once, yay. All right, you guys, excellent work here. Seeing if each time you get maybe a little bit lower. If you have any knee problems, just minimize your range of motion. You don't have to go so low. So we're just doing bicep curls as we do our squats. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna hold and we're gonna lift our right heel. Now lower and left heel. We're just holding our bottles of water. Breathing. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now both heels down. Now we're gonna lift and lower both heels. If this is too much, go back to single. We're gonna lift and then we're just gonna open these water bottles out to the side and then bring it back in. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Your inner thighs should be feeling this. If they're not, that's amazing. All right, and your glutes are also nice and turned on. For 3, 2, last one. Now small pulses here. Small pulses with those heels lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly set heels down, slowly come up. Oh, that feels nice now. All right, now we're gonna set these bottles to the side just for a moment. We're still gonna be a wide second position. We're gonna take a nice inhale. Shoulders back and down. I'm gonna take a nice exhale as I just dive forward with a nice roll down. Then I'm gonna walk my hands out and I'm gonna do a push-up. And 1. Slowly walk back in. Trying to keep my elbows as much as I can by my side for my push-up, but that's okay if it goes a little bit wider. Push-ups are really hard. You can also put knees down for modification. We're gonna do one more of those. We're gonna take a nice inhale. We're gonna take an exhale, chin to chest, slowly melt down, hands come down, and we're gonna walk it out. Again, from here, we're gonna do a nice tricep push-up. And 1, and 1 more. And 2, walk it back. And from here, we're gonna take a nice inhale. Exhale, slowly bring it up. 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders are back and down. Awesome. All right, from here, we're gonna slowly make our way down to our mat. All right, hopefully you guys can see me here. All right, so we're gonna grab our water bottles or just put them to the side so they're not in your way. We're gonna need them in a minute, but not quite yet. All right, hopefully you guys can see me. I'm actually gonna move back just a little bit, just in case. It's hard to get everything situated sometimes. All right, now these arms are long down on my side. I'm gonna put my left leg long, my arms long by my side. Hi, Scout. I'm gonna take my right leg into tabletop, then straight up to the sky. From here, I'm gonna nicely and carefully bring my hands behind my head as I come into flexion. Elbows open wide, and I'm gonna circle down, out, and around. Down, out, and around. If this is too much, you can always go back with your arms long down by your side. You don't have to be in flexion. This is a lot of core, and we're breathing. Inhale up, exhale round for 3, 2, watch that core, and last one, bring it back up to 90. Now we're gonna circle over, down and around, over, down and around, over, down and around, over, down and around, for 3, 2, and last one, bringing it back up. We're gonna slowly bring that right leg to tabletop, right foot down. Now we're gonna glide that heel nice and out. We're still in flexion with our head, neck, and shoulders lifted, hands behind my head. Now I'm gonna take left leg tabletop and left leg up to the sky. Now I'm gonna circle out, down and around, out, down and around. Nice and control. As much as I can go, it can be a very small circle, that's okay. Inhale up, exhale down and around. You are going to have some movement, especially if you're in flexion. That's okay, but just try to minimize. Focus on stability, engaging that core for 3, 2, and last one. Bring it up to 90. Now we're going across our midline, out, down and around, over, down and around. 3, 2, and last one, bringing that leg back up to 90, back to tabletop, slowly set left foot down, glide left heel out. Now go ahead, bring those arms long down by your side. Now go ahead, glide those heels back in. Trying to align those heels underneath your knees. The farther away your heels are, the more hamstring, excuse me, this is gonna be. All right, from here, we're just gonna warm up with some articulation. If you have spine injuries, make sure that you flat back hinge up one piece like this. Otherwise, I'm gonna cue articulation. Arms long down by our side, neutral spine right now. I'm gonna inhale, exhale, flat back, slowly come up one vertebra at a time, making my way all the way up into my bridge, engaging my glutes and my hamstrings as I lengthen through these quads, strengthening my posterior chain. Now I'm going to take a nice inhale. Exhale, slowly melt down one vertebra at a time. One vertebra at a time. All right, we're going to do one more of those. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Nice and strong into that bridge. All right. Now from here, I'm going to slowly inhale. Exhale, melt down. Just warming up before we move on here. All right, now I'm going to take my right ankle over my left thigh. So I have like my figure 4 stretch right here, okay? Now I'm going to take a nice inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to slowly come up one vertebra at a time into my bridge, my single leg bridge. From here, I'm going to have a flat back and I'm going to pulse down and up. I'm making sure that my pelvis is equal. I can reset if I need to. Just focus on what's going on in your pelvis and your core using those glutes and hamstrings to help you lift up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now from here, we're going to do small little pulses up and down. Your left stabilizing leg is doing all the work. Your left glute should be talking here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, slowly melt down one vertebra at a time. Go ahead, take that right ankle down. Setting that right foot in. You can pull those knees in, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Just stretch through those hamstrings if they're getting tight. All right, now from here, we're going to set both those feet nice and flat, firmly on that mat. Arms long down by my side. Now I'm going to take my left ankle over my right thigh. So again, it kind of looks like my figure 4 piriformis stretch here. All right, now from here, I'm going to slowly flat back, come up. Now I'm going to pulse down and up, down and up. Watch what's going on again in your hips. Check in with yourself. Use your core. navel to spine. Exhale up, inhale down. Your arms can be supporting here. They're long down by your side. Relax that face, neck, and jaw as you go up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now small pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. One vertebra at a time. And slowly set that left foot down. Now from here, you can take your arms out to a T position. I'm moving my water bottles. All right, you're gonna bring both those legs into tabletop. You're gonna take your knees to the left as you gaze to the right. Keeping both those shoulder blades nice and connected, keeping knees connected, stretching nice to that side, your side and your spine here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale over to the opposite way, keeping those shoulder blades connected, knees connected, stretching through that side, that spine. All right, coming back to center. Now from here, we're gonna slowly set these feet down, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna do our reverse crunches. So I'm gonna bring my hands together, almost like I'm praying, I guess. And then I'm gonna bring my forearms together. So my hands are gonna look like this in this position, okay? Then I'm gonna slowly make my way out to my mat. I'm gonna point through my toes. My fingertips are touching behind me. I'm gonna take a nice inhale. On the exhale, I'm gonna bring elbows to knees. Exhale up, inhale down. Try to keep that back flat if you can. You can be slightly neutral, but it's better to engage your core to have a flat back here. Use your breath to scoop it out. Relax that neck though, no stress. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for a moment. Hug those knees. Give your abs a little reprieve here. You can rock back and forth. Okay, awesome job. Now from here, we're gonna come up into our rolling like a ball. So make sure you have room behind you. Make sure you have a little bit of room in front of you too, but make sure I care more about having a place for your spine. All right, so we're gonna be on our sits bones right here. We're nice and tall. We are growing tall through that spine, we're lengthening. We can hug underneath our thighs if we need more assistance, or in classical, we hug around our shins. I'm gonna take my head and tuck it down into my knees. My gaze is into belly button. My collarbone is open wide, shoulders back and down. I'm gonna take a nice inhale as I roll back, and exhale as I come up. I'm trying to stay in a ball, and I'm not gonna let those feet touch the floor. This is all core here. This should feel really good, like a spine massage. All right, we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna come into a teaser. All right, 1, and final one back, and then now we come into a teaser. You can stay in the tabletop, or you can extend your legs out. You can bring arms here, or you could be here. Nice and strong, open collarbone. Hug that in, roll back into your ball, and come back into teaser. And hug back into a ball, roll back, and teaser. Last one, make it your best one. And hug it down. Now from here, my left leg is gonna go out at 45 degrees. I'm gonna have my left hand on the inside of my right knee, my right hand on the outside of my right ankle. Now I'm gonna slowly come down, so I'm still in flexion though. And I'm gonna come into my single leg stretch as I pull, and then I switch. here, and I'm scooping as I'm stretching. Now I'm going to pick it up and go a little quicker into singles. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Make sure you're even and rest those feet for a moment before we do our double leg stretch. All right. Now from here, I'm coming into a little ball. I'm kind of like my rolling like a ball I want to think about, but I'm on my back this time, not on my sits bones. I have a flat back. I'm scooping through my core. I have my navel to spine. All right. Elbows are nice and rounded. Shoulders are relaxed down. I'm going to take a nice inhale. Exhale, both legs and both arms shoot out. Then I'm going to swim them back around. Use that core. Fire it up. Use that breath for power. My gaze is looking slightly down and forward, not up. Now we're going to go out really slow. So we're holding, we're out, and we're going to bring it in really slow. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Now we're going to go out really slow. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring it in really fast for a count of 1. And 1 out. 1 in, 1 out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest it down. You guys are doing great. I have no doubts about it. This is a lot of core, but we are so strong. We can do it. I'm going to fix my hair. I can only imagine how crazy it looks right now, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. It's just us, right? Okay. All right. From here, we're going to do our single straight leg stretch. So I'm coming back onto my back. I'm going to raise both my legs up to 90 degrees. I'm going to point through those toes. All right. Now from here, my hands are going to actually come onto my right leg. My left leg is going down. I'm going to pull. I can either hold behind my calf or my ankle as I pull, and then I switch. Stretching through this hamstring here. It should feel good even if they're really tight like mine. Scoop it out. You have that flat back, rounded elbows. Shoulder blades back and down. No stress. We're looking slightly ahead, a little bit down. Like you have a orange, or I should say a tennis ball even underneath your chin here. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and rest it down. Whew, excellent, you guys, so good. All right, now from here, we have our double straight leg. Again, options are to stay down. Hands can be under your booty for support if you need to. You can also bring your hands behind your head, elbows open wide. We're going to bring both legs up to 90 degrees. We're going to have everything glued together here. As I'm going to point through those toes and I lower and lift. I'm trying to maintain a flat back as much as I can, scooping out my core here. This is a lot. Inhale up, exhale down. Soft touch on that head, no pulling. 3, 2, and last one, and rest it on my, I've done a couple workouts today, so probably starting to feel a little bit in my core. All right, you guys, excellent job. Now we need to do our crisscross. All right, from here, I'm bringing my hands back behind my head as I'm coming into flexion. Just a soft touch with my hands behind that head, not pulling. I'm bringing both of my legs into tabletop. Now my left leg is going out at 45. I'm going to bring my left armpit to right knee. Then I'm going to switch. Breathe. Scoop it out. Point to those toes. Scoop it. Scoop it. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And rest it down. Hug those knees in. You can rock back and forth. Whatever feels good here. All right. From here, we're going to come into our right side. So we're going to come onto our right side. Options again for this is that we can be on our elbow. You can be resting your head on your hand like this. You can have your arm all the way down. But all I want you to think about though is no matter what position you're in, you're lifting through that side. You're lifting, your obliques are fully engaged here. So you have that little space for that mouse house. Remember that. All right, I'm gonna sit up like this, but I'm still gonna check in with myself that I'm pulling through that side. That waist is lifted. All right, elbow under shoulder. I'm stacking my hips. Now I'm gonna have my feet at the front corner of my mat, if you can see me here, but they're kind of my legs are like a jackknife position. Now I'm gonna lift this top leg to hip height, and I'm gonna sweep it forward and back. Only going as far as I can go to maintain control. Breathing, watching that side, don't let it cave in. Sweep across that coffee table. For 3, 2, and last one. Now keep that leg out, point that toe, and now we're going to do small circles here. Small circles. And now we're going to reverse that circle. Staying stacked in that pelvis. You're not falling over, you're not falling forward, you're not caving in. There's so much to think about, I know. Oh my goodness. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest those feet down. All right, great job. All right, from here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bend these heels in. So we're gonna think about aligning our heels with our sits bones, okay? All right, now I'm gonna dorsiflex those feet. And I'm going to come into my clam, but I'm trying to maintain again that lifted side here. And I'm going to open and close. Open and close for my clam. Breathing to open and close. It's nice, relaxing, I guess, right? Not really. Like, I don't know. All right, for 3, 2, 1, and rest just for a moment. All right, my obliques are getting tired, that's for sure. But I know that they're working then if I'm engaging them. All right, now I'm gonna lift these feet up in the air. I'm gonna try to keep these knees nice and aligned, aligning sits bones with heels again. All right. Now from here, I'm going to open and close for my elevated clam. Open and close. Whew. Now I am definitely feeling this. Last 2, last 1. Now we're going to open, extend, bring it back, close. 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 Last 2. And last 1. And bring it down, rested for a moment. All right, now from here, we're going to actually find our way onto our back to stretch our piriformis. We're going to take that left ankle over right thigh. We're just going to pull it in nice and relaxed, keeping your head down, neck down, but just pull in, and you can bend and straighten that right leg. You can even push more with that left elbow onto that left thigh for a nice stretch here. That was my beagle if you heard him. Not my stomach if that's what it sounded like. All right, now from here we're going to come on to our right side for our right side planking. Now options for planking is you can keep that bottom leg down, especially if you're newer to right side planks. So you're just going to keep this right leg down. You're going to stack that elbow underneath your shoulder, and you're just going to lift those hips up. Lift hips. That's all you do if you're new to side planks. Otherwise, you can be on your forearm. Your top leg, if you're staggering, is always in front, and you come into a side plank. The most challenging is on the palm of your hand, and you can be staggered, or you can be stacked like this. You can bring your top arm up if you would like as well. We're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down, slowly turn over, and do a nice child's pose stretch here. Stretch through it. Okay, now we're going to come into our 4-point planking or regular planking. And remember, again, you can always keep those knees down, just like you were going to do a push-up here, okay? Just like that. Otherwise, you can be on your forearms into your plank. Always energy through fingertips. You can also be on the palms of your hand, and remember, energy through fingertips, stacking those wrists under shoulders. I'm thinking about opening through my collarbone, shoulders are back and down. I have a flat back here. Now from here, I'm just gonna lower and lift my heels. So I'm adding some movement here. I'm breathing. I'm pushing that mat away. My heart is lifting to the sky. My gaze is looking slightly forward, eyes guide the spine here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest just for a moment. Come into a child's pose. All right, now we're going to do one more plank with movement. Remember, you can always stay static, meaning no movement if you would like. It's your time. Pick your plank. Just as long as you try and do a little bit more every day, that's all I can ask for. All right, now from here, I'm going to be in a plank and I'm going to come onto a pike. But my goal is to try to get my heels down, but it's really hard when you're not flexible or you have tight hamstrings, tight calves, you know. Lifting those hips up to the sky, head between my arms, gaze is looking back, stretching through this downward dog. I'm feeling my lats are sliding down my back right now. Pushing away that mat, getting those heels a little closer. Now I'm coming back into plank. Gaze is looking slightly ahead, eyes guide the spine. All right, I'm really firming in that core. Now I'm going to go back into my pike. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back into plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, going back into my pike. Stretching through it, stretching through, use your breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down for a moment. Come into child's pose. our 4-point kneeling. I'm going to adjust this just so I make sure you guys can see me. My camera kind of feel like it moved maybe, I don't know. All right, so from here I'm going to make sure that my wrists are stacked under my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips. All right, now I'm going to take this left leg and I'm going to take it up to hip height. Now from here I'm going to dorsiflex my foot and I'm just going to push up, up like I'm donkey kicking the ceiling. I'm stomping the ceiling. I'm trying to stay square in my hips, but I want to keep that leg about hip height. I don't want it sagging down here like this. This is not what I want. I want it to be up here. I'm engaging my glutes. My core is working double time right here to keep me perfectly stable and square. I don't have any pressure in my wrist at all. My gaze is looking ahead. Eyes guide the spine, remember that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now from here we have small pulses, just small, small, small. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down and slowly make your way into child's pose. Open those knees up here, stretch long through those arms. Stretching those fingertips far away from you. All right, now I'm coming back into my quadruped or 4-point kneeling here again, making sure I have that perfect alignment with my knees under hips, wrists are underneath my shoulder. I'm going to have a neutral gaze, neutral spine. I'm going to point, actually, I'm going to dorsiflex that right leg now, and I'm going to go up, up. I'm stomping the ceiling as I donkey kick. I'm trying to keep it up the whole time at about hip height. I don't want this. We really want to get it up here to really stretch through that glute, and I really want you to focus on a stable core. You have, your hips are perfectly square. You have a neutral spine. You're breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and small pulses now, small. 5, 4, squeeze through that glute. 3, 2, 1, slowly bring that knee down and stretch. Do a nice child's pose here. All right, from here we're coming back into quadruped. We're going to do a stretch, but it's like we're going to get into a plank position first, just to get into our stretch. So you are on your palms, you have your legs extended long behind you. Now from here, I'm going to bring my left knee bended into my left elbow. Now I'm going to take that left leg and set that left shin down on the mat, okay? And I'm going to slowly bring my right leg down, and I'm going to make my way down to my forearms for my pigeon stretch or pigeon pose here. Now, if you can get deeper into your stretch and lengthen all the way out, please do so, or if this is good, stay here. It's up to you. Breathing through it, stretching through that hip now. This should feel good. Now we're going to slowly bring ourselves up back onto our palms. We're going to take this left leg and we're going to extend it straight back out. Now we're coming back into that plank position. Now we're bringing right knee to right elbow. Then I'm going to just swing this leg around in front of me as much as I can. And then I'm going to slowly make my way down, going to where it's comfortable for you. You might notice one side is tighter than the other. That's very normal. My left side is really tight versus my right side. And I'm just going to stretch through it. Breathing, using your breath. Your exhale will help you get deeper. It relaxes your muscles. Remember, our muscles are like elastic bands, so they have a lot of stretch, but they also can be very, very tight. Breathing through it, stretching. All right, now we're going to slowly make our way back up, coming back into that nice plank position. And now one final pike here. Stretching, getting those hips up as much as you can, head between those arms, trying to get heels down, feeling a stretch here. Now from here, I'm going to slowly bring my knees down. And one more child's pose. All right, excellent. Now from here, we're going to make our way onto our left side to do left side. Remembering the position that you were in before, we will utilize the same. For me, I was up on my elbow, so I'm going to stay like that. I'm going to make sure to again engage through these obliques. You should be feeling those obliques because we've used them a lot, which is really good. All right, now from here, I'm going to angle my feet to the front corner of the mat, just like I did the first time I did my sweeps. Now I'm going to dorsiflex my feet, meaning toes to the nose. And now I'm going to lift that top leg to hip height and I'm sweeping it forward and back. So I'm just gliding across the coffee table and gliding it back. Going only as far as I can go without losing control because I want to stay perfectly stacked. I don't want to be falling over. It's all control. Remember, control, control, control. In case you didn't know, it's about control. Just kidding. You guys know I like to be silly. All right, for 3, 2, and last one. Now from here, we're going to point that toe small circles. Small circles. Have your legs straight, but don't lock your knee, okay? Gauge that glute. Glutes is on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that circle. Breathing, engaging through those obliques. Nice and tall. Firming in that core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest that down. Awesome job. Now we're going to bend those knees, bring those heels in. Hi, Scout. All right, now we have those heels aligned with those sits bones. All right, now from here, I'm going to do my clam. I'm just going to open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Clams are really good for us. I told you before, and I think another video, that it helps fire up our multifidus, which is part of our core. The multifidus fires up only when we exhale and also only fires up on light loads. So if you do a lot of heavy lifting or anything, a lot of weight bearing, you don't fire up your multifidus. And it is part of our core, but it's in our spine. I'll try to talk more about it in the future too. But this is a really good exercise to fire it up because it connects in our lower back through our hip. Last 2. And last one, rest it down before we do our elevated clam. All right, now we're going to elevate these feet and we're going to open and close. 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 4, 3. Oh, God, checking on myself. Watch those obliques. Last 2 and 1. Now we extend, bring it back, close. Open, 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 extend, bring it back, close. Last 2. And last 1. And rest that down. Awesome job, you guys. All right. Now from here, we're going to come to our side, our left side. Actually, we're going to stretch Scout. Hold on, I got to out my beagle real quick. He's chewing his paw. Okay. Hi, Scout. All right, don't do that. Okay. Now from here, we're going to stretch that piriformis. So we're going to take that left ankle over, actually we're going to take our right ankle over left thigh. And we're going to slowly pull it in for a nice stretch. Feeling a nice stretch through that glute. Breathing into it, stretching through that piriformis. You can bend and straighten this left leg. And if you want, you can also reverse and switch the other one more time, since we did do those elevated clams. So that kind of worked both. Stretching whatever feels good for you and your body. All right, now from here we're going to come onto our left side for left side plank. Remembering how you did your one on the right side, you can go ahead and do that here. Remember, if your feet are staggered, your top leg is in front, okay? Your top arm can be down by your side, it can be up here, it can be back here, whatever feels good for you. Breathing, using those obliques, got shoulder work going here, we got core. This is my weaker side, so I try to focus really hard on strengthening this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Slowly come down onto your mat and take a nice child's pose. Scout. Hey. All right, you guys. Sorry, time to yell at my beagle one more time. Don't chew your paw. All right, well, you know how it goes if you have children. I guess this is my child. Okay, so we're going to slowly make our way into standing. All right, we're going to find our feet a little more than hip distance apart. We're going to do one of my favorite stretches, the standing variation, the stall. We did it in one of my other videos. I'm sure you've done it with everybody a million times. But we're going to stand with our feet a little more than hip distance apart. Our arms are out long by our side, kind of like a T position here. My palms are facing down. I have a neutral spine, relaxing through those shoulder blades. In my back pocket, I'm going to take a nice inhale. On the exhale, I'm just going to take a nice hinge forward. Then I'm going to slowly bring my left hand across my right foot. My right hand goes up to the sky as my gaze goes up to the sky. Stretching through that spine, stretching through that left side. Slowly bringing that hand down, I'm going to walk both my hands over across my left foot. Now I'm going to take my left hand up. My gaze follows left hand. Stretching and breathing through it. Now I'm going to bring that left hand down. Walking both hands back to center. Everything is hanging heavy. I'm going to take a nice inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to slowly restack my spine one vertebra at a time. Nice and control, like I'm stacking against the wall behind me. Each vertebra going back in its proper place. My head will be the last thing up. Shoulders are going to go back and down. And then I say to you, Pilates stay. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. And Scout, we hope you enjoyed it. I guess I will see you guys later when I make another video. All right, take care, you guys.